So hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on this video I'm going to be discussing with you guys and telling you how it has been for me, like living alone for how long now. It's been like a year and 6 months that I have been living alone in my own place. Like I said, it's not a fancy place, it's just like a one room. It's been 1 year and 6 months of not asking my parents for money for rent, for food, for anything. Like I said on my previous video, my parents have never contributed anything towards me actually living alone, because I am the one who undertook this journey and actually wanted to learn independence for myself. And I did say that there are some things that you are never going to learn in life if you are always with your parents. Hence, that's why I actually started and wanted to live alone. How has the journey been for me? So it has been challenging, I'm not going to lie to you. The first thing that you're going to realize when you're living alone, because many people think that, oh, it's all about the freedom, I can do whatever it is that I like, I can go to whichever place that I want and all of that. As much as that is part of the package, obviously you don't have to cook when you don't want to cook. You can eat whatever it is that you want. You can literally eat bread with Doritos. You can actually sleep with noodles. You can do anything that you want when you're living alone. You can come back from work, have a bath, and then just go to sleep. Some people even sleep with, like, for example, like with chips, fruits and yogurts. Like, it's not like home like a car, you'd be chilling and your parents would be like, "Sisi, and you literally have to do that chore that you don't want to do." So those are some of the fun things when it comes to living alone. But one of the things that actually struck me, guys, living alone is reality. Now this video is actually for people who are low income earners, because I am one myself. What do I mean when I say low income earners? So to me, a low income earner is somebody who is maybe paid below 10,000 rands. Because, like, guys, like, if you're being paid like an amount, like they call it a salary, that is even an insult. It's actually just a wage, okay? Yeah. It's not even a salary. How can you pay somebody under 10,000 rand and you call that a salary? Like, but it's just me. I don't know. Guys, maybe one day if they make me angry enough at work, or I'm just angry, I'm just gonna tell you guys how much I'm actually being paid at work. Because yeah, many people think that just because you work in an office or in a white collar job, yeah, and you're on your laptop the whole day, they suddenly think, oh, for sure, like she sleeps on it. But when they actually hear the reality of it, people are like, it's real. The struggle is real. So yeah, maybe one day when I feel comfortable enough. So the one thing that's going to hit you guys when you start living alone is reality. Now I'm referring now to the low income earners. Reality is going to hit you. Why? Because you're going to find out that there are some things you're not going to be able to afford. What do I mean by that? Do you remember the time when you were a kid or a teenager or in your early youth years, and you were like to your parents, "Oh, mom, can you please buy me this and this and this?" And your parents were like, "Oh, that's expensive, we don't have the money for that." You thought to yourself, they were like, bluffing, and they just didn't want to spend money on you. But now you're going to be struck with the reality that no, it's not that your parents did not want to buy you those things, it's simply because they did not afford it. Yeah, so that's the harsh reality of it, guys, is the fact that reality will hit you in the face, that you're going to go to the store and be standing in the oil, for example, in the oil aisle where they actually put the oil or eggs, and you're just going to be standing there and be like, what in the world am I going to do? I even buy this? But you know that you need it. You need the eggs, but it's just so expensive, and you just now understand what your parents were actually faced with. So that's the one thing that has really hit me, because, like, even at work, for example, they would maybe plan to say, "Oh, guys, let's buy this and this and that." Excuse me. So they would maybe say, "Oh, let's buy this and this, let's have lunch here and there." But because you now know, because you have to now think for yourself, nobody's going to think for you. You have to think for yourself to say, "Oh, I'm not going to partake in that for now." Because why? I'm working on a budget. If it's not on my budget, I'm not going to be able to do it. I know many people, for example, say like, uh umzimba or osebenzayo, what do they say, like umzimba osebenzayo, it needs to be spoiled. Like if your body is working, you need to spoil your body. Yes, I understand that, and that is so true. But sometimes if you're not in that stage yet in your life, you don't have to force things. Like, why fake what can be real? Why do you, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you can't afford to have the good life at the moment, it's okay. It is absolutely okay. It actually reminds me even of the scriptures where the apostle Paul actually speaks about. He says that I know I have been in a place of abundance. In other words, he's saying that I've been in a place where I've had more than enough. But he also said I've been in a place as well where I have lacked. And he says now I have found a way to be content, whether I have enough or I don't have enough, but I am able to be content. Living alone and being in a low income job is going to make you to realize that there are some things that you can do, but there are some things that you're not going to do, but actually maybe you can be able to do them the next month. You're going to realize the importance of saving, but then you're also going to realize that you cannot save the way that you actually want to save. For example, you want to maybe save 1,000 rand, like in your heart, that's what you want to save. But because you are in a low income job, you are going to maybe be saving like 300 rand or 400 rand. And remember that it's not going to be easy, because now you are working. Your parents expects you to give them some sort of money. Okay, I know there are people who don't support their parents. Maybe kini, for example, sewakiwe segu rights, and you don't have to give your parents money. Maybe nabo babantaba rights. But guys, for some of us, for example, my mom is a domestic worker, and I know I don't even want to call it salary, whatever it is that they are paying her, but I know how much she's getting, so I'm obligated. Like, she's not forcing me, but I also want to give her some money, because I understand that she's not getting paid a lot of money. So those guys, adulting comes with a lot of responsibilities, and those are some of the things that you need to look out for when you're actually living alone. You're not going to be asking, you are the one who wants to move out. You're not going to be asking your parents for money for this, money for that, money for that. You need to understand there are some of the things you will not buy. For example, you're going to ask yourself now, is this a need or a want? Yes. You're going to ask yourself when you're actually going to the store and actually buying something, is this a need or is this a want? Can I survive without eating chips? Oh, the answer is yes. So I'm going to buy what is more important than that. You're going to come to that stage if you are in a low income job. But if you are blessed with imali, guys, obviously you're going to afford everything. I'm just speaking as someone who's currently at that stage. So if you are looking to move out, those are the things to consider, because not everything is black and white, guys. Not everything that glitters is gold. Hey, I know many people say, I'm living alone, it's all fun. Yes, it's all good, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. So are you ready for that? Are you ready for that kind of responsibility? Because you are the one who actually initiated that step, so you don't want it to be a burden to your parents. Yeah. So if you want to learn independence, it comes with all of that baggage. Yeah, but overall, guys, it's really, really good. I enjoy living alone. I enjoy my own space. I enjoy that nobody is asking me like, where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. Do this, do that. No, not. You must wash the dishes. Did it? All of the drama that our parents actually cause us. But if you want to live alone, you need to be considerate of those things. And I hope that this video was informative, and that now, if you want to live alone, you would consider these things, because it's very, very important. Don't just go in blindly. Yabona, if you are a person, if umuntu othanda izinto, guys, if you are a person who likes things, you see people buying at work, now you are buying, you have no backbone, you can't even say no. Like, guys, you need to develop a backbone. If people are buying takeaways at work, you know your budget, you know your wallets, you know your money. If they are buying takeaways at work and it's not in your budget, or you cannot simply afford it, it's okay to say no. There's nothing wrong with that, and you don't have to feel bad about it. So if you are a person like umuntu othanda izinto, like you simply cannot say no, like umthambo kanola kwena fethu wanqanyulwa wungu, then I don't think you're going to survive if you are a low income earner. Yeah, so please do consider that when you actually want to move out from home and, enjoy life as a free bird. Yeah, I hope that this video was informative and that you consider these things when you actually want to move out from home. So, you know that, guys, I love you and I love you permanently, and I will see you guys on my next video. Have a good one. Bye for now.